Hello everyone, it is Nerdboy100 here. Today we're going to be showing you how to make custom music for Mario Kart Wii. I made a tutorial about this in 2011 with a camera pointed at a computer screen from an old Pentium 4 computer. And me and my 13-year-old voice showed you how to do this. That video is insanely old, kind of embarrassing, but it worked and it got lots of, well, I think, lots of views and people found it useful. Maybe people will find this one more useful considering I have actual screen capture software and a voice that does not sound like a whiny 8-year-old. So, there are some things you're going to need in order to make Mario Kart Wii, custom music for Mario Kart Wii. First off, you need to download a program to edit your audio. Take your pick. I use Audacity because it's really easy. It's basically idiot-proof, and it's free, which is always good. So, I already have it installed. I won't bother. You need to download Brawlbox. Now this site can be confusing for some people, so to download it you click this big link here, and then you click this link, and I will save it to a folder I already have ready for us, called Custom Music. Yes, so we shall save it there. You're also going to need the Mario Kart Wii Brass R Patcher, which can be downloaded via MediaFire. It is a WinRAR archive, so you'll need 7-zip or WinRAR to open it. You should already have that installed. If you do not have 7-zip installed, what are you doing with your life? You need to download you don't need to download Rescrubber. I recommend doing this because this is how I test BRSTMs. I test my BRSTMs using Dolphin emulator and an ISO file. Which reminds me that you will need a copy of Revo Kart Brasser, which you can extract from your ISO file with Rescrubber, and I will show you how to do that. I'm not going to tell you how to get an ISO, other than you probably have to get it from a Wii ISOs or torrent it in some way. Or if you have a really specific DVD drive, you can rip your copy of Mario Kart Wii. There are plenty of ISOs floating around out there, and since the game came out almost 10 years ago, you're not going to really get into any trouble for downloading it. Anyway, we need to download Rescrubber. I'm not encouraging you to download, by the way. And we have to download the file. Oh, fun times. There should be an ad there, but may or may not have ad block on, so you know, there's that. And then of course you will need a song to use. So we're gonna use this song, Hot Top Volcano from Diddy Kong Racing, and we are going to use this for Grumble Volcano. So I'm using the recording of it by Giva Sunner on YouTube because these are nice high-quality rips, and you can download them straight from YouTube using the convert2mp3.net website. It's an amazing site, and I personally use M4As, but it doesn't truly matter. Yeah. So we're going to save all this into this convenient folder. Now is a great time to look up the Mario Kart Wii all names file list. So it's really simple. Mario Kart Wii all file names. If I could type, there's a cable on my keyboard. That's why I can't type right now, because my microphone is connected to the computer so you can hear what I'm saying. I had it favorited, but that's from MarioKartWii.com, which don't go to MarioKartWii.com. I'm not sure if it's still a site that is a phishing site that loads viruses onto your computer, but I certainly do not recommend visiting it. But anyway, I'm going to favorite this thread. This is a great thread that contains the name of almost every file in the game, and is really helpful when naming custom music. So, let's go ahead and open Audacity. Get this started. So, no, I don't need to recover that project. I was making custom music last week. Okay, so we are going to open our folder, which is located on the D drive. You can make jokes about that if you want. And we're just going to drag and drop our amazing audio file into Audacity. Like that. And we're going to play it. Now, you got to look up here, because you want to make sure that the song goes into the red at the louder parts. If it does not do so, you need to amplify the song. So this song does not really do so. So we need to select the entire song. I hit the wrong button. Control A to select the whole song. And we need to amplify. Don't do it by much. Don't do it by much. You have to allow clipping. and it will get bigger like this. Now, clipping does not sound pretty, okay? So don't amplify too much if you don't have to. I suggest using louder songs to begin with because, well, using quiet songs just isn't going to work because if you amplify them, they're going to clip too much and it's going to sound terrible in-game. Some clipping is not noticeable in-game, just so you know. So if there is some clipping, it's not a big deal. So we're almost there. We're going to make it slightly louder. One more time, one more raise of about 1.5 decibels should do it. Let's make sure it doesn't clip too much. So we're going to go to a louder part. So it is not clipping, but you can see up here that the song is in the red, which means we are good to go. So I'm going to cut off this little bit at the end here to make the file as small as possible. And we are going to export the audio as a WAV file. You need to export it as a WAV file, and this is a different directory that I don't want to save in. So I need to yes, I know I need to clear up space on my main drive. It's only 120 gigs and I'm terrible at managing data. Don't remind me. So we're going to call it, we're going to go back to that amazing all file names for Mario Kart Wii thing that we looked up earlier. These are SCS files. Music. Here we go. Grandma Volcano. It's called Volcano32N, and that will be the name of our WAV file. So isn't that convenient? Yay, we did it. We didn't fail. Okay, so we've done that. We're going to open. Are you ready for it? Gonna open Brawlbox. Here we go. Gonna run it. I have to extract it. Okay, there you go. Now we're gonna run Brawlbox. No, I don't wish to update. There's no need. Okay, new audio, BRSTM audio stream, and we're going to import our VLC media file. Now this is where you get either a notepad file, which I'm going to do, or a piece of paper. I actually prefer a piece of paper, but the notepad file will suffice, because now we get to loop our song. This is not fun, but you have to do it, so bear with me. So we're going to play the song to where the song loops. Loud. We're going to turn that down first of all because that is extremely loud. I don't need to wake everyone up in the house. So I bet you we can start our loop there. So where are we right now in the song? We're going to drag this over to about there. It's usually helpful if you make this window bigger. So we're going to play, we're going to hit the loop button. We're going to play from our loop point. I'm going to move this to a random place real quick to start our loop point just so I can hear it. Okay. So this song actually it loops pretty far into it, so we're going to have to play with it a little bit. And this does take time to play with. You do need to play with it for quite a while to figure it out. There are ways to mathematically calculate it using Audacity, but I don't bother because it takes too long, and this brute forcing it doesn't actually take that long if you just concentrate on it. Almost there. We're gonna actually give it. We're actually really close already. Wow. So once you're really close with this slider, you can go up here and edit the numbers. So I think we need to go higher. Yes, we need to add a little bit to this. So we're actually gonna add, I don't know, 5,000 to it. Almost there. We're going to add another 5,000 to it by making this like that. We're really close. We need to go down to about... We'll try that. close. We're super close. We're going to make this 7,000 and see if that helps. I say that's good enough. My not so picky ears are okay with that. So we're going to write these values down. So the start of our loop, and you'll see why we're writing it down later. So, because it makes the final lap much easier, right? So we're going to start here and end here, just like that. And we're going to click OK, and it's going to encode our file, which is always nice. And then we're going to export this as a BRSTM. So we're going to go Edit, Export, and we're going to save it as nvolcano32n, just like that. And it is now saved as a .brstm file right here. But you're not done yet. We need to extract the Mario Kart Wii Brass Star Patcher, so we will close Roblox for now. So we're going to, the extraction is showing up on the other screen, but I'll move it over here. We're going to extract it to the same folder from which it came. But this one will dump itself in its own folder, which is convenient. Well, not really. So we have to load a Brass Star file. Like I said, gotta get it with Wii Scrubber, which I suppose would be a good idea to show you how to do that now. We're gonna extract Wii Scrubber. Wii Scrubber's fun, by the way. So it's been extracted to its nice folder. So gotta extract all these. Extract here. Fun times. So extract all those, and we have to. If you open Wii Scrubber, you'll notice that it says unable to open key.bin, and it won't let you use it. So you got to use this amazing application called Make Key Bin, and you got to enter the number 42 and click Generate. Cool. It doesn't really matter. You have to hit exit apparently. So now you can open Wii Scrubber and use it. So I'm going to load my ISO. I keep it in downloads and in an amazing folder called ISO. Isn't that great? So here's my Mario Kart Wii ISO. The Revo Kart Brass Star file that you need from your ISO file is located in partition 1. And then you scroll down, and there's sound, and it's right there. And so you would extract it, and we're going to actually do so. We're going to find my D drive real quick, and we're going to just throw it in here with all the other garbage. Isn't that nice? So hypothetically, it's in here now. So let's find out. And there's my Brass Star file right there. So now we have that to work with. And we don't need Wii Scrubber anymore, so we're going to exit it for now. So we're going to load our Brass Star file, which we have conveniently located, you know, in our amazing custom music folder right there. Isn't that convenient? Now we're going to load the BRSTM, right? Here we go. And then you have to go through this list, and we have to find nvolcano32_n. And we're going to patch the new size. Now that that's done, we will exit the program, and we will yet again open Wii Scrubber, because we have to do this. So we're going to load the ISO again. It is not located there. It is located in my downloads folder. So we will go back to my libraries, and we will find it once again. God, this is annoying. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to go to the sound again, and we need to replace our Brass Star file with the one that we created, or that we patched, which we dumped on the D drive in our custom music folder, which is right there. So we need to replace it. It will take time because this is actually a fairly large file. It's over 100 megabytes in size, which sounds really small, but on a game that's only 4.7 gigs, that's pretty big. And the file only gets bigger because Nintendo's BRSTM files are way smaller than the ones we are creating. So we are making this Brass Star file huge by patching the new sizes. This is why if you don't patch your files with the Brass Star patcher properly, your songs will only play for like 7 seconds and then not work. Because Nintendo's BRSTM files are very, very small. Now, it's almost done, finally. So we're going to have to wait for it to do that. Now we have to import our BRSTM. So it's in partition 1, and then sound, and then STRM, and then here are all your audio tracks. We're going to find this one, and we're going to replace it with the identically named file, .brstm. Don't do like I do and replace it with the VLC file. That won't work. I did that by accident and wondered why my music would not work. Okay, so we're going to exit the program now. Now that our ISO has been patched, I'm going to open Dolphin. I'm going to grab a GameCube controller, and we are going to get started on this. I have to unplug the GameCube controller from my Wii because I did not think ahead. Alright. And I'm going to plug it in to my GameCube USB adapter. I'm on controller. Where are you hiding? Okay, there it is. On top of a pizza box. Okay. So we have to go to graphics real quick, and we have to lower some stuff because I'm recording the desktop like I am right now. The game will not run at full speed. So you'll have to bear with the stuttering that the game will make. I apologize for that in advance. Let's make sure the audio is working. I totally just botched that. So hopefully it does not ear rape us. Actually, I'll turn it down in here just to make sure it does not do so. Okay, we're good now. You can see how it's lagging. What you're seeing on screen is actually what it plays like. So that's okay. Why is it capturing? No, stop capturing. Stop. No. Movie. It's not. Okay. It's just showing inputs on the screen for some reason. I did not set it to do that. Whatever. So I'm gonna be a generic piece of crap and use Donkey Kong or Funky Kong on Flame Runner. No dabbing donkey in this game. So the game might lag while we show off the course, but it's okay. We're gonna see if our music worked. If it didn't, this will be a total embarrassment. And I'll restart the video, and it'll be fun. So as you can hear, it is working really well. Like, weirdly well. Okay. Well, ignore the fact that I'm falling off. Okay, it's skipping frames. And I don't ever play the GameCube controller, so, you know. Now we're gonna stay up here for a bit and make sure our music loops. So, don't hit me. My gosh, that's terrible. I am really happy with how this turned out. It does take a while for this track to loop. I should have picked when the loops quicker, but that's okay. Did move. So good. We can quit. Good. So it worked perfectly. That's reassuring. So here's what we got to do for final lap music. You go back to your sound file, right? We're going to edit again, and we're going to change the pitch. Now, play around with this as you will. Most people will say go up half a step. That's true for most songs. Some songs you do not want to change the key and you just want to change the tempo. Some songs you want to go up a whole step or maybe a step and a half. There's one of my custom musics for Mustard Gorge goes up 2.5 steps. Because that's where I think it sounds best. This is up to how your ear hears the sound and how much you like it. So you can preview it. For example, I don't like that. So I'm going to go up to G. I think that sounds much better. So that's what I'm going to use. So that will change the pitch without changing the tempo. Now we're going to change the tempo. 10% is usually a good number, but again, it's up to you. If you can go up 15, 20% higher if you want. About above 30 sounds pretty bad, so don't do that. But again, up to you. I won't judge. So we're going to preview it. I think that sounds all right. So we're going to hit OK. And there we go. We're going to export the audio. Don't do export selected audio. Notice how I have it offset at the end a little bit? This will mess with the things we put down in Notepad earlier. And this is where the things you wrote in Notepad become super, super useful, and why using your hand to do this is a little bit easier. So we're going to export the audio as this, but with an F at the end. Like that. For Final Lap version. So there you go. Now we get to do a really fun thing with fractions called proportions. This is personally how I decide to do this. So we're going to minimize the program real quick. We're going to open, yet again, where is it? I'm going to open Brawlbox, and we're going to create that new audio stream of this song. Woo. So, oh crap, I forgot to do something. Don't forget this. New audio, BRSTM audio stream. You can open this one again, because we need to write down an important number. This end number, without editing it, is very important. So where's my Notepad document? We got to write this down. This is what makes the proportion possible. 83,460,48. Okay, so get out of here. So we're going to make a new audio stream, the Final Lap one. Now this is where things get really, really, really fun. You notice this number? You notice this number? We can make a fraction out of that and use math to fix this. So actually I did that backwards. Although actually it really doesn't matter how we do this. So you're going to learn about math today, boys and girls. Oh, I meant to go put that underneath the, like this. So you get to learn about math today. Isn't that what you wanted to do today? Trust me, you know it is. So we're going to go ahead and put my fraction line down here because that's how I am. So we're going to take this number, right? And because this number is what works with this number, right? For our main track. For the ending of the loop. But now we get to do a proportion. And here's how you do the proportion. You take this number and you multiply it by this number. Then you divide the number you get from doing that by this number. So let me show you how that's done. We're going to open an amazing app. Comes with every Windows computer called Calculator. Actually, I don't know if it's in Windows 10 or not. Maybe it's an App Store thing. I'm sure it sucks in Windows 10. But here it is in Windows 7. So we're going to take the number 44,000. What is that? 4,427,000. We're going to multiply it by 7,584,363. We're going to get this a ridiculous number that I'm not even trying. We're going to divide it by that 8,346,048. Sorry, I can't numbers today. It's 2:25 in the morning. Give me a break. And we get this number, which is great. So calculator disappeared. We don't want it to disappear. So we're going to go ahead and put the number down here as 4,022,979, because we're going to round up, because that's how we do it here. So there's the forced proportion done. Now what's so relevant about this number? That is your new ending number for the loop. So you're going to go ahead and dump it there. Right? Pretty good, right? Next, we're going to do the same process, but for this top number. So we have to take this exact thing again. No, never mind. Copy pasting is not going to work. Actually, yes, it will. I will make it work. So we're going to just delete these numbers from the top. No, don't delete that bottom number. Okay. So now we got to take the number 437053. I'm not going to even try and say that. Um, Notice how we're taking this number because it is relevant to this number, or this number, right? So now we're going to solve for this number the same way we solved for this number. So we're going to take this number, multiply by this one, and then what we get from that, we're going to divide by this. So we're going to go 437,053, and we're going to multiply it. I almost hit the divide button. 7584363. And we get that number. We're going to divide it by 8346048. And we're going to get that number. So we're going to grab this, bring it over here again so I can see calculator. 397166. Okay. And we're going to put that right in here. 397166. Boom. Enter. There. Now if we play this back, it should loop properly. It's loud again. I'm going to fix that. I'm sorry. I did not mean to blow your ears out. Oh, I forgot to hit the loop button. I was like, what's happening? Almost. But you guys get the idea. So, you can adjust to your heart's content. You know, if you feel the need to. If it didn't turn out quite right, don't give up. It's alright. It happens. And call it good for now. Right? And click OK. We'll pretend that it worked perfectly and that I didn't make a typo somewhere in there. Y'all in the comments can tell me where the typo was. But you guys get the idea. That's worked on every other one I did. I just made a typo. I'm sorry. I'm not perfect. And we're going to export the audio as that, but with an F. And I don't know why I did that. I could have easily just done this, and it would have worked fine. Alright. So, get out of here, get out of here. Then you go through the same process with Brassar Patcher and Wii Scrubber. Now, alternatively, you can literally just take, after you patch the Brassar file, you can literally just take the BRSTMs and the Brassar file and dump them in your My Stuff folder and use CTGP or Revolution or whatever to test it on your Wii. I just use Dolphin because it's convenient. But there you go, guys. That is everything you know how to make regular BRSTM files. There will be a tutorial coming up soon. I say that with air quotes because I don't actually know when I'll do it. A tutorial coming up about how to make multi-channel BRSTM files. That one's going to be fun because it's not fun. But anyway, I thank you all for watching and I bid you all farewell. And have fun making custom music, guys. I'm curious to see what you guys come up with.